Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back to Saturdays with the Boys podcast. I'm Jacob, and I'm here with...
KG.
Yeah, and this is episode 71. We just keep on going through. And it's crazy, because, I've, saw, other podcasts that haven't, been around, for so much longer. And I think there's one that... it's kind of one that I listen to now, his podcast has been around since, 2015. So, 8...
Dude, some podcasts, catching up with some podcasts is like catching up to fucking One Piece. People insist that it's so fucking good, but it takes 700 episodes to get into.
I mean, because, I only listen to, a lot of podcasts, but, there's this one podcast I listen to, and it's the Basement Yard, mainly because, it reminds me so fucking much of me and Kirby. I find it hilarious.
I listen to mainly the Distractable one with Markiplier.
That's true. For some reason, I can't get into their podcast, which is, shocking to me.
Yeah, they're just really slow.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I like watching, Joe Rogan's.
Yeah. Not only that, I know our podcast can be slow sometimes, too.
Slow, he says, as we make hour-long episodes casually.
Yeah. And then people who have done it for so long make it look easy. But as you guys know, we take the first 5 minutes to talk about whatever, the last 5 minutes to talk about whatever, and then we'll get into the topic for this week. Lately, we've been more on the historical topics as of late, which is cool. I love history. Even in school, if I had to choose a favorite subject, it was learning world history or American history. You name it. So I don't mind learning more stuff about history, or world history in general.
Dude, I think the thing that made history worth it the most was usually the teachers. Because you either had the chillest, history teacher who was... I'll be honest, usually the chillest teachers were usually dudes.
Yeah.
Or you had a bitch of an English teacher.
Yeah. I feel like I had an equal amount of both. With teachers, both men and women when it came to history teachers.
In all honesty, the only male teachers I've seen that have been shit at their jobs is fucking music teachers. I only see music teachers lose their shit over other male teachers.
Bro, it's funny that you mentioned that, because right when you said music teachers, I couldn't agree more, because this is I think I shared this story with... I think I have. I don't think I've shared it on the podcast. But basically, this was 7th grade, and the music teacher we had at the time, he was so fucking bad at his job. Because one thing that irritates me about teachers, or okay, so there's a thing that irritates me about teachers and certain parents. How certain teachers, and it's that how certain teachers worry so much about being the cool teacher instead of being a teacher, and how parents are too afraid of, or just too focused on being the cool parent instead of just being a parent. That's one of my pet peeves, because I'm just what the fuck are you doing? But back to the music teacher one. I'm not gonna say his name or whatever, because I don't want to call him out, or I don't even think he even still he works at that school anymore, because granted, this was 5 years ago. But so basically literally he'll because the teacher we had before, she was amazing. She was a sweetheart. She knew exactly what she was doing, and band was actually fun that year. But then next year, when I found out she left, I was bummed out. And then we had this other teacher, and then he was always trying to one of those teachers who would make cool puns or whatever, or cool sayings, or something that references. He would try to make something cool that references to something, or one of those kind of things or whatever. But literally, when it came to learning the music, he would just hand out the music handbooks, and not doing anything else, and he'll just freaking look at his computer, emails, or whatever the hell teachers do.
trapping.